is my land, and of it I am proud and glad. But I can't understand why some people just talk it bad. But I know all of them will running them out. Don't know where they're talking about. They will paint your black every day, and the right things they would never say. Like our sportsmen being rated among the best. Our scholars of state and passed every test, and put us right alongside the rest. But then our pig slave is the greatest one of its kind. Our sugar and oil is really refined. So you see, friends, this is a reality, so no man's mind. They just talk some nonsense, me ain't know where they're doing it for. About so much violence, man, you would swear that we fighting war. Of course, we have we delinquents to face, but just like any other place, look, things that I say about here is really too much for me to bear, because my people are daily making progress without any form of stupidness, and in this way we must gain success. For when we move in, we all move as one body, no bickering between you and me. For our policy stands for racial equality. Now when a stranger spending a little time in this lovely isle, every day you see him, he always have a hearty smile. When his time is up to depart, he would say, riding heart, I'll be back, you could bet your life. And if I can't come, I will send my wife. And then he'll tell you, he really wants her to come, to drink a rum and have plenty fun, in this great island in the sun. For Trinidadian, as foreigners do we call, it doesn't matter whether big or small, or if you're rich or poor, friends, we cater for one and all. So all of them we're talking, they either drunk or they're steering bad, or maybe they forget it, the universe belongs to Trinidad. And yet, we have men of talent and skill, with high hopes of improving still. And if you think all this is a lie, the mighty sniper will tell you why. Now our steel bands is the best talent in the world. Like Calypso's or stories are told, with this rhythm to touch your soul. So Trinidad, this lovely land of my book, small but overwhelming world. And as you know, Carnival is the greatest frolic on earth.
Okay, people, welcome to the election platform with yours truly, the Gladiator.
Trinidad is my land,
and the time is about
but I can't understand why some people
almost 18 minutes after the hour of 12 o'clock.
running them out. Don't know
Happy Independence, 53rd anniversary of independence, Barry.
Happy 53rd independence.
Yeah, 53rd independence.
To Trinidad and Tobago, and to you also, Gladiator.
Yeah, man, yeah, happy independence.
You know, we must say thanks to Dr. Williams, thanks to Chambers, thanks to Robinson, thanks to Manning, thanks to Pandy for keeping the peace and stability of Trinidad and Tobago. Even at times we had some turbulent waters, we were able to be guided out of that. Thanks to the religious persons in Trinidad and Tobago for their prayers. And Trinidad is one of the most unique and most wonderful country in the world. I would not give up Trinidad and Tobago for any other country.
But you know, I have strong objection with this award, understand? I just have one issue with this award, understand? But I come into that just now. Understand? But, you know, I have no objection to the other awardees at all. And we're going to just go through the awards before, you know, Gladiator goes into the other areas because, you know, we can't leave out the...
His election.
Yeah, his election.
And what is also independence.
We are not at fault for election falling at the period of independence, understand? But, you know, at this introduction period here, I want to go to the list of the awardees. And when I come into another area, that is when I'm going to mention the person's name. Well, for the Order of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. Winston Chandraban Dukaran.
Economics.
Yeah, he's getting the highest order. Also, Mr. Errol Kelvin McLeod. He's getting one of the highest order. So there's only two persons getting the highest orders order in TNT. That is the order.
You think they deserve it?
Yeah, they deserve it because Errol
I am of that view also.
Yeah, Errol McLeod, good, bad, and ugly. At the end of the day, you know, you have had years of service in the trade union movement, and he deserves it, and you have shown a level of statesmanship. Understand? You have shown that level of statesmanship. So I have no problem with Winston Dukuran and Errol Kelvin McLeod and Mr. Winston Chandraban Dukuran. So those who didn't know he had a middle name, well, all I know today, Winston Dukuran have a middle name and Errol McLeod has a middle name, Kelvin. Shakonia medal. Gold. Mrs. Daphne Bartlett.
She's from South.
Yeah, she's from South.
Bartlett drugs, yeah.
All right, okay. Or she runs a drugstore.
Yeah, she runs a pharmacy and she also runs a variety store on High Street, San Fernando. She's also the president of the South Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah. Mr. Selby Wilson.
He has been a long outstanding public officer in the field of finance for the country, you know.
Funny enough, you know, there have never been any kind of negative political comments about Selby Wilson.
No, I don't think so. I've never heard anything.
Yeah,
both him and Dukran came out of the now era with no scars at all on their back. You know?
Yeah. Then you have Reynold Cooper.
Hey, oh boy, public servant extraordinaire. I mean, hats off to that for Reynold Cooper. Public officer extraordinaire. A beautiful. Gadi, I know this man in person. This is an extremely beautiful human being.
And then you have Mr. Victor Emmanuel Mute.
Hey, whoa, God, boy.
Managing Director Business. Well, I know much about he at all.
He is related to the Mute that died in the plane crash in St. Vincent when they were coming back from cricket.
Okay.
He's related to that.
But I know the Mute. They
are long outstanding business persons in this country.
I find this chair only going down. All right. Yeah. Then you have Dr. Vincent Lass.
Oh.
Yeah, he got a Shakonia medal silver.
Okay, hats off to him.
Yeah. Now we go into the Hummingbird medal gold. And it's in this area here I have issues with. Now 6 persons got Hummingbird medal gold. From the time I see Dilly Nadan, he getting for orchestra culture. I mean, I have no problem with Dilly Nadan. He's a good performer, understand, and he has performed well. But why the hell leave out the first two?
Well, I want
No, you see the first.
You talking about the first two? What about Clive Zander?
I thought they did not get out.
No, what about Clive Zander? These fellas and them, these people, the Dinad and Dan and all of them, and even the Mongol Patterson, all of them
came on
all of them is patterning what Clive Zander have been doing over the years with Trinidad and Tobago music. Why not Clive Zander?
Yeah, I find it, because
this man is the man started with the Calypso jazz thing with Schofield Pilgrim and them in Curiosity Jazz and all of that, where they were fusing the music with the Indian music and the Latin music and all of these things. Why Clive Zander over the years has been overlooked and bypassed?
Well, look at that. Look, you're raising another area. I find that, I want to come back to the original, the first. So this man have served this man is what you call a true patriot. He sings songs for any government that is in or out, good, bad, and ugly. Understand? He sang over the years. He have written calypso. He have also written musical notes for people who have songs and they cannot write the music at all.
He's a music aficionado.
Yes. And I feel that the time has come to give this man a national award. Understand? I don't know. Maybe the people who are advising the award committee. Maybe no one have the question is again. Suddenly can't vex with them too, because just tell you before months in advance to send in the names, to send in nomination, nominate people to say and send in the names and.
But Glady, the awards committee, the awards committee also are familiar with some of these people that we speaking about here.
Yeah.
And they know of their service in this country. The awards committee are not foolish people.
No,
they're not people that come from outside of America or Canada.
You have to bear in mind that the award committee might not want to show any kind of bias. Understand?
What do you mean you're showing biases? Is patriotic piece we're dealing with?
They just put it an ad in the papers, calling on people to nominate names.
So nobody on the awards committee have a nomination of a name?
Well,
we got to look into that.
Yeah, but because you mentioned Xander. Xander is a person who deserves a national award.
Because regardless, he is the man that started that whole pan jazz concept with the music from RC Jazz Day with DC Schofield Pilgrim, and he's the man that introduced Mongal Patissa with the sitar to all these things. Bugsy Sharp and Robbie Greenidge and all of them. Ray Holman, this guy from Down Point Fortin, Rodney, all of them, he have worked with all these top panists and all of these in Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, at what stage you're going to honor the man? You're wait till he's dead?
Then again, Leston Paul. Leston Paul, he should get a national award too.
I believe Leston got one, and I'm not sure.
He got one already?
I believe Leston got, but we will have to check on that.
But I am saying, and to those who are listening, the original, the first two deserve a national award. Yeah, I am saying that. Let me see, Yeah. Well, a person now send a text to me and telling me that the award committee can only view or award persons award based on the name submitted by. Understand? So
all right, okay. So they don't have a nomination.
Understand? From what they're saying here, the award committee can only review from who submitted recommendations. That was the person saying.
So they don't have a vote.
Yeah?
They don't have a vote. They only to.
Well, they'll go through it and then, but you see, the thing about it that maybe the time has come where the originally Foster and Leston Paul and Clive Xander, their names should be submitted to the award committee because they deserve it. They are patriots. The Foster is a patriot because
they could have gone outside. They could have gone other countries and make money. They decide to stay home and help Trinidad and Tobago.
The Foster have sang a lot of nation-building songs. But
of course.
Yeah, you understand? And people like Leston Paul and Clive Xander, you understand? Anyway, I have no problem with Delina Dan because he's a well performer. He perform all different type of music on that stage, so I have no problem with he getting Hummingbird medal gold. But I just feel that Foster should.
If you could give him, Foster and Xander and Leston Paul could get.
Then you have Barry Hypersad Maraj, president of the Interreligious Organization.
You have Noble Khan.
Yeah.
Brother Noble Khan.
But he get an award already.
So how you getting your next award from?
Noble Khan get an award already. Anyway, when I see they get Dwayne John Bravo.
Well, you can't. Well, the other. Chennai Super Kings plus the national team, you can't Trinidad Red Steel, you can't bypass that.
Then you have Mr. Karan Nanku.
Yeah, well he's one of the JPs in the business for a long while, eh?
Yeah. Then you have Professor
Dr. Dan.
Dilip Dan.
Yeah, Dr. Dan,
medical practitioner. Yeah.
He's the one that did my brother's hernia surgery, my last brother hernia surgery when my brother was about 4 years old. He did that surgery.
But look, the names coming again and I get vexed again. Hummingbird medal silver. You have Mr. Fred.
Guy composer.
Yeah.
But he deserved the same thing. And this this country has not treated.
But how they leave out the Foster again?
But I can't query it. I can't query.
Composer get an award and they leave out the Foster?
But you see, I can't think with composer. I ain't gonna fight composer on that. Composer deserve that. And if you go down, you will see Lord Superior. He deserve it too.
We're going in order. Yeah, then you have Victor Hart.
Community service.
Yeah, we chatted.
Kevin Hutchinson.
Yeah. Pharmaceutical manager. That is Kelvin Norman Hutchinson. Then you have Mr. Andrew Lord Superior McCannell. He never got an award at all?
No, I don't think so. And he sang, I could remember.
He sang a lot of songs, you know.
Yeah.
He deserve it.
Yeah.
He
sang, I can remember having a sweet Trinidad if you're having a sweet
Yeah, he deserve it.
Yeah, he deserve it. Supi's a good guy.
Yeah. Then you have Professor Christopher Francis.
Yeah. Sport and
culture. In martial arts and culture.
Yeah. I know.
Well, I don't know that guy at all.
Yeah, that is a tall guy from Mituna Puna side.
The Giddy Winer Man. Yeah, the Giddy Winer Man award.
Oh, the girl.
Yeah.
The young boy.
Yeah. Jimmy Swagger started to cry. Yeah. Mr. Anthony Olonga Hendrickson.
Yeah.
Boy, and you know, they still leave out the first one.
And then they get Charlene Flores for culture.
Yeah, culture.
For when we moving, we all move as one body.
Now we go into Hummingbird Medal Bronze. Mr. Jason Vincent, banker. Then you have this master, Carl L. Joseph Maxwell Allen.
That is the little boy, you know.
Yeah?
Khalil, that is the little boy who went and the parents' vehicle went down in a precipice in Maracas, and he climbed out of the vehicle and called for help for his parents. You know.
Okay.
He's about 3 or 4 years old, you know, Ricardo Welch.
Well, it encourages other people, you know, other young people to be part of that, you know, to give vendor service.
Yeah.
Their service is due. You understand? Then you have Private Fernando Smith.
Yeah.
He's a soldier.
He assisted in combat with one of his colleagues, saving one of his colleagues' life in a shootout.
Okay. Then you have Edric Hargreaves, right, military officer.
There was some persons who had some difficulties on the sea.
Right.
And he went beyond the call of duty.
He deserves it. He deserves it. Yeah. And you have police constable Sherman Gabriel.
I would have given him the Order of National. I would have given him the Order of Trinidad and Tobago. I would have given him that.
No.
I will tell you why.
No.
I will tell you why. A lot of people doesn't understand the difficulties of the work of a police officer, especially in these times we're living in. And he died in the line of duty. And you cannot pay a man for service.
I would have given him a Hummingbird Gold.
Hummingbird Gold?
Yeah, I would have given him. But not the Ice Award.
What about Choconia Gold?
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
All right, good.
So at least
but he's better than
it will encourage other officers.
Yeah. But his father and mother are dedicated police officers. I must say to Stephen Maynard, you know, condolences to you again. But you have done very well for Trinidad and Tobago in your life in the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, and also to Octavia. Very good. They raise good children. I must say hats off to them.
Okay, let's move on to Public Service Medal of Merit. That is Mrs.
Marjorie Wooden. You know,
is she related to you, Wooden?
I believe so, but you know, long we know about, we was here, remember we used to have conversations about her in Woodford Square at one time as a very good teacher.
Yeah.
Telemark.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they know the history of the telemarks coming from Faizabad and all of those things, you know, Clive Telemark and all that. They were educators extraordinary. You can't I don't know much about Sheila Solomon.
Yeah.
I don't know much about her.
UNESCO, she was an ambassador.
I don't know much about her.
She got it for national service. Then you have Dr. Jefferson Davidson, retired public servant.
Yeah, well, he was in the public servant for years, dating straight back to Dr. William Days.
Okay. Going way back then?
Going way back then, yeah.
All right. Mrs. Allison Lewis.
I don't know much about her.
Yeah, but you know what I'm observing here? Understand? As we go through these awards here, there is no political discrimination of any of the awardees. In other words, then, because he's a PNM, you can't get an award at all.
But how you told me that these people were PNM or
No, what I'm saying, I know some names here who I know are PNM. But what I'm saying is that, you know, the national award for this year's independence, understand, have demonstrated that there's no discrimination. As so, well, because you belong to this party, you ain't go get this and you ain't go get that, or what have you, You've seen a mixture of people who will give them
that was supposed to be that's the representation of the country that we are mixed people.
Yes, and I must appreciate that.
Yeah. Although we have harmony and diversity.
Although I'm still vexed that Fosto and your family Xander and get
they deserve that. It's time they get it. It's time.
They go wait until the Fosto. The man is a patriot.
It's time.
Let me send a shout out to the Fosto. Alright, we have Miss Alison Lewis, retired permanent secretary in the public service.
Yeah, good woman.
Then you have Miss Christine Mary Sukram, retired permanent secretary. You see, at the end of the day, Calypsonians are also like public servants, you know. They are messengers of the people, you know. And that's why, you know, while I have no objection with the awardees here, I think, you know, they need to do, or maybe even if people don't nominate you or whatever, because sometimes some people are hate and they are disliked too, you know. And
what is there to hate the
Fosto is a disliked person.
Because he's controversial.
Not only controversial, he's a patriot. He ain't business about whether party, this party, that party, no.
So he say it as he say.
He wake up in the morning, he get a dream and he say, look, he say, Gladiator, you see me, I'm gonna write a song. And he's one of the quickest writer. He tells Foster to write about 5 songs within a day, he do that. The man good, and not only that too, he will write the music too. Yeah. Which part we reach now? We meet you. Let us go to. We're going to number 7 here. We're dealing with Public Service Medal of Merit. Then you have Dr. Ellis Boris, a retired public service permanent secretary. Then you have Mrs. Gloria Edward Joseph, retired director, personal administration, public service. Then you have Mrs. Margaret Furry, retired permanent secretary. Like, it seems as though once you have served one of the highest office in the public service, down the road you're sure to get an award. Because what I'm seeing retired permanent secretary, retired. Then you have Miss Margaret Pavillon. Yeah. Then you have Miss Minor Thompson, retired permanent secretary, public service. Then we're going now into Public Service Medal of Merit Silver.
Dr. Victor Clement Quincel, research officer.
No, he's a retired plant biologist, research.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he was at the University of Western East. Yeah.
He's a retired plant biologist. Then we're going into Medal for Development of Women. Dr. Shireen Kalu. Medicine. Yeah, dealing with gynecologists, medicine, you name it. Then he had the Rape Crisis Society. Yeah, well, they didn't give no human being, but they give the organization an award. Yeah. The rape crisis. But how many rape things they have solved? How many? What's the history?
I don't know. I can't say because you don't really know. They don't publish the work.
Yeah.
And I don't think they publish the work because when women are raped, I think that is a scar and it's a mental thing. And Trinidad and Tobago is not a very warm public towards people who get raped and so on. You know, they tend to always be nasty to them.
Yeah. Look who I see in here.
Katrin Kumar?
Yes. And then make sure I remember the debate commission.
Yeah, but you know she just had a bout of illness.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, she had an aneurysm. She's recovering home, and I wish she
and they still going to give her an award. No hard feelings at all. They still give her an award.
And Katrin Kumar?
Yeah,
but she's a nice person generally. Yeah, and she's a good.
Remember, I shall well say that that debate commission was a whole setup.
Yes, that's people.
The Syrian, yeah.
But the PNM is now the Syrian members club. You know?
Yeah.
It's no longer the grassroots party.
But they still get you something.
But she deserves it, eh? Yeah, she deserves it because she's a very hard-working woman. And she's a pleasant person when you meet her, I'm glad.
Yeah. Then you have Mrs. Pearl Gopal, educator, therapist, healthcare, you name it. And last but not the least,
Gillian Nicole Wall.
Nicole Wall, co-founder, member of the Powerful Ladies. All right, the plot.
Yeah,
the plotting and the plotting here, the plotting there. Then, but funny enough, them don't deal with domestic. One of them must deal with domestic violence. Or matters involving domestic.
Glad you know something about that domestic violence. Women in Trinidad and Tobago.
I'm wondering if plot.
They deal with that?
Yeah.
No, I think they are more to the advancement of business. Sort of. I don't know. I don't know much about them. I don't want to go too deep in them.
How many grass do they have in that group?
You know, you'll have to ask.
Them now formed the other day and they got what already?
Yeah, ask Marcia brief.
No. Them now formed the other day. And they got an award?
Well, I'm watching that.
And for also singing songs for donkey years and
I'm watching that one. That one have me confused. That particular one have me confused.
Sometimes they just want people to cuss them up in the world. Let me take some calls, and there might be people outside who might want to send out independence greeting. So the lines are open. 622-9154, 628-1158, and for those of you in the US of A, 718-874-3860.
And callers, this is not about who you're voting for, which political party you profess. This is about national.
They shouldn't have gone there at all.
Yeah, because I listened to some of them calling Piper this morning. When Piper them say, I'm telling them what they love the country.
Don't go there. Good afternoon. Don't go there. Zambi want to see if they want to send out independence greetings. You understand? Let me see how many of them want to send out independence greetings. So the numbers are 622-9154. Good evening.
Happy Independence Day.
Yes.
To the whole of Trinidad and Tobago, including the gay community and the host.
The numbers are 622-9154, 628-1158, 718-874-3860. Good afternoon.
Yes. Hello, good day.
Yes.
Yes. Happy Independence to the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you.
When we moving, we all move as one body. No bickering between you and me. Our policy stands for racial equality. Now when a stranger spending a little time in this lovely isle.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Gladys.
Hey, warrior.
How you going, Gladys? I want to wish you happy independent. Oh God, you make me there. I was wondering if you was coming on. I want to tell Dr. Rudy Dalmuni that happy independent. The lovely Prime Minister, she looks so beautiful this morning. The First Lady, they look so beautiful. All the
warrior.
Mr. Ivor George.
Warrior.
Tomorrow, Saturday, to look for Miss Barraquana and find her. I want to tell her happy independence to Mr. Nakura Twiggy. All the listeners, Gladiator, I love you.
Hey, warrior.
What?
You listen to the program Saturday?
If I listen to the program Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh God, yes, you make me ball, you make me cry. You just call me name and you know I was the beer. You know that I call when you put on French, when you put on chocolate, your mama was riding when chocolate.
Yes.
And you know why you know fresh little of independence?
Yeah.
Yes, today loves today, Independence Day.
Yeah, we have one big bam today.
Yeah.
Yeah, meet me there, alright?
Yes. Okay, warrior.
Small but overwhelming.
Yeah, we just taking some calls before we get down into. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Gladiator.
Good afternoon to you.
Happy independence to the whole of Trinidad and Tobago.
Hey,
Let us remember on this auspicious day that
Thank
our
you.
motto discipline, tolerance, and production. And let's not forget these things. Whatever government we have after the election, let's work together to make it us a better united country. The blessings to our nation.
Thank you very much. It is, it is nice to know that people, sending out independence greetings on the 53rd Independence. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Happy independence to the whole of Trinidad and Tobago, and especially my PNM family. Thank you.
Thank you. She must slip in that. No problem with that at all. Yeah. Good afternoon.
Laddie!
Hey!
It's me again. I want to tell my nice red lady friend, Mrs. Michael, in the back there, happy independence, her lovely neighbors, the locked on Gladiator.
Yes.
Love, 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 love.
And anyway, while you keep listening, I will mention something, right?
Okay, my honey punch.
Okay, Warrior. Warrior not easy, She's not easy. She's not easy at all.
She's a classic,
Yeah. Afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, Gladiator and Mr. Garcia.
Hey, Long Circular.
How are you going?
Yes, man, Long Circular.
Well, independence greetings to the nation.
Yes.
But Gladiator, I want to find out something. I don't know if you all saw the parade this morning or the celebration in Savannah, but was
I watch it. I watch it on television. Long Circular.
Did you see the opposition there?
Funny enough, I didn't see him at all.
Because I remember on the 50th anniversary or our Golden Jubilee, he led a march to Balize House. Didn't go to the Savannah, but led a march to Balize House, and the PNM held their own independence celebrations there. And I want to know if 1 week before a general election in this country, a prime ministerial aspirant would boycott a celebration like Independence 52 anniversary.
But Long Circular,
I see that to be very risky, Gladiator.
But Long Circular, I am impressed with the amount of people who came out today.
We usually have a good turnout at Independence. Because a lot of the people who marching and think the soldiers, the police, the fire, all of them, they have relatives and they come here en masse. But I am saying it's a very risky thing for a prime ministerial aspirant 5 days before the general elections not to attend those celebrations, And I don't know if he was there, but if he was not, it's a very troubling thing for his party and himself that you could choose to boycott something like that 5 days and you
because normally all members of parliament are invited. They send out invitation.
And they should attend because it's a national day.
They send out invitation, understand? So normally all members
national. They should attend.
So it's not a question.
It's not about who's in government. This is our national day. This is because everybody is a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. This is not about party card moment.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Happy independence to the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you. So we're going all the way up to 1 o'clock, allowing you to call in and send out the independence greetings, right? Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm calling from Princeton, Glady.
Yes, you go ahead and talk.
Happy independence to the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and to yourself and to the brother Garcia there.
Thank you.
Many appreciations,
if you'll permit me.
Yes.
I remember when I was a little boy, when I was about 9 years old, and the lowering of the Union Jack and the hoisting of our flag.
Yeah.
And then you heard the national anthem. And then you heard the father of the nation, Dr. Eric William Eustace. He spoke, and then the book that he had written, I think it was Capitalism and Slavery and Inward Hunger and so on. And from where we were then to where we are today. And I want to support the caller before me, that at least today the nation is looking on, there is watching. I'm not taking sides, but at least the leader of the opposition and the PNM entourage, at least they should have been there this morning. If they are aspiring to be the Prime Minister of this Republic, then you have to take part and be part and parcel of all functions at that level from now on. So therefore, it is a minus for them. Thank you and have a pleasant independence.
Thank you very much. Well, I don't know if he was there. Maybe somebody might call in and say, well, they were up there, they were in the grandstand.
I don't think my view.
What is your gut feeling?
Dr. Rowley is not that.
You think he wasn't there at all?
I don't think Dr. Rowley would boycott an occasion like this. I don't think so.
Yeah?
I don't think he will do that. I don't have him down that low. I have some concerns about him, but I know he's not that.
Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Gladiator.
Good afternoon to you.
Barry Garcia.
Good afternoon.
I send your greetings to you already this morning on type of program, you know.
Me ain't hear that all?
Well, that's your business. I said it out and the whole world here.
But you could have called on me and wake me up.
No, I don't wake you up. You want to kill me? I want to kill me. You're calling me every minute. I want to say, well, I'm done with some Trinidad and Tobago. I'm happy independence already. But I want to say something. Gladys,
yeah.
I thought I had done program, but I had to leave to go out. I was all down in Forest, all about taking care of my business. No, can I say you're not sure?
Well, long circle is an observant. Tunapuna, long circle is a very observant observer.
What I don't know. I know he's an agent for Bucket too.
Go ahead, you go ahead.
All right, so let's see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He said he's not sure, but don't call him the radio station unless they do your research. Like he called himself a researcher because he gets another one behind him to call it and say it's a minus. Well, let me tell you, the more they call minus, is the more plus is the setting. And at time today should be not such a nice, cool, calm day. Because I just come in the house and say, Gladiator on the radio, because in the radio, the car was in the radio.
And I on this evening too. I'm coming on 6 o'clock this evening too.
You're coming back this afternoon? Well, I
yeah, this evening.
Yeah. But don't go, Gladiator. We can't talk. We can't just celebrate the love for independence, Gladiator.
No. We in election.
All right.
I agree with Mother. I agree to Napuna.
No, but yeah, at the end of the day,
at least for this period, take off.
No. She's ILP. She's ILP. She's my friend, but she's ILP.
Well, that's she choice.
Yeah.
She big enough,
but she want to run the program.
All right, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that part I got it.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Gladiator.
Yeah.
And good afternoon to Barry.
Good afternoon.
Happy Independence, Trinidad and Tobago. Happy Independence to my nice Prime Minister, Kamala Harris.
Yes. Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Gladiator and Barry.
Good afternoon.
Happy Independence to the whole nation.
Thank you. I mean, to the point of this child thing, you know, she's trying to push something, you know that? She that clever too, eh? Yeah. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Gladiator, good afternoon. The opposition leader was there.
Okay. He wouldn't move that way. It would be very undiplomatic of him. He's not that type of person. I mean, I have my reservations about him, but today's one day
we would know. No, he called and said that the opposition leader was there.
But I tell him a gut feeling he would come, he would go. I don't think he would boycott today. Because he can't afford to do that. He would lose 1,000 points.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Yes, happy independence to the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon. Happy independence to my beloved country of Trinidad and Tobago. Love you, love you, love you.
Love you, love you, love you too. We have about 8 minutes to the hour of 1 o'clock. So we're inviting all of you people to call in and extend your independence greetings. We only have a few more minutes for you to call in and extend your independence greetings. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Yeah, happy independence to the whole of Trinidad and Tobago, especially for Maratanapuna.
To the Punava secret admirer, boy. Hey, to the Punava. He would say, riding hard, back you could better life. And let me just read all those numbers. I come in just no call. Let me just read those numbers here. 622-9154, 628-1158, And for those of you in the US service, 718-874-3860. Good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, Gary Gemini here.
Yeah.
I want to say happy independence going out to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. And not forgetting the opposition leader and the PNM party and the UNC party, everybody. Happy independence going out to everyone.
All right, thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Glady. Mark here.
Yeah, Mark.
Yes, I saw on Facebook that there was pictures of the opposition leader, but he was like in the grandstand, something like that. But that is what I saw. So on Facebook.
So we can conclude that he was there at the grandstand.
Yes, because I like his page, so I would see like recently updated stuff that he is doing, and he had a picture with him up in the grandstand, I believe it was. Save the nation, happy independence. So that is all I can say concerning that matter. Nevertheless, I want to say happy independence again to Trinidad and Tobago. It has been a long one, and as we go about at the end of September the 7th, we still have to live in Trinidad and Tobago. So whoever political party wins, I think it all comes down to Trinidad. We the people of Trinidad and Tobago, living in unity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your great contribution. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I just want to wish you, the entire country, Trinidad and Tobago, happy independence. And after next Monday, we all have to live in peace.
Thank you. Hey, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Happy independence to you.
Yes.
My name is Anita Ali.
Okay, Miss Ali. Thank
I
you.
agree with you on your ideas on Mr. DeFosto. Great songwriter and great singer. But what about Mr. Harvey Burris, who has formed the Center for Justice, and I have listened to him on many occasions. I think he has formed the Center for Justice since 1999, and without funding, he has helped many persons.
How could I forget Harvey Boys? Let me slap myself. Gladiator, why you must do that? How could I forget Harvey Boys? Yes, he deserves that.
Harvey.
Let it continue. Let she finish it. Yes, madam.
She gone.
Oh, she gone. Yes, Harvey deserved that.
Harvey deserved that,
Yeah.
Harvey deserved that.
Since 1991. 1999.
Yeah, Harvey.
Look at that. Yeah, he did a lot of human service. A lot of human service. But how has anybody nominated Harvey Boris?
Hello, good morning, Gladiator.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Happy Independence Day to you. And Barry Garcia, this is Lady waving at the Bowling Stadium.
You remember that lady?
Hello?
Remind him again.
This is the lady who waves to you at the Bowling Stadium, Barry Garcia.
All right, okay, all right. Nice.
Happy Independence to our beloved Prime Minister. And Gladiator, you saw the news yesterday. The Peter Taylor.
Alright, okay.
Oh God, commence. Check the young man.
Well, people, we have just 3 more minutes before we get down into serious thing. At least, I give them an hour. I give the people an hour, to call in and send out the independence greeting, whatever. And so, they can't say Gladiator in
Gladiator Boldface, and I want to send out happy independence greeting to Mr. and Mistress Patrick Manning.
Of course.
I Boldface, I think I'm right, and to the Mannings and Mr. Manning, we're happy independence. And Mr. Manning, thank you for your long outstanding service.
Yeah.
Dedicated service to Trinidad and Tobago.
One of the longest serving member of Parliament.
Yes. And anybody, any government that give him an award, he deserves it.
He deserves it. But then he received an award already.
He said once he's in public life, he didn't want anything. Afterwards, you could do what you want. But he was still
he was offered the
order of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes,
both himself and Basil.
But I think
he said at the point in time. At the point in time, because he was still a member of Parliament, he didn't felt it was the right time to accept it.
Okay. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
I want to say happy independence to Maxwell Richards and to Mr. Patrick Manning and Dr. Keith Rowley.
Thank you very much. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Trinidad is my land, and of it I am proud and glad. But I can't understand why some people must talk it bad. But I know all of them we running them out. Don't know where they're talking about. They would paint your black every day, and the right things they would never say. Like our sportsmen being rated among the best. Our scholars have sit and passed every test and put us right alongside the rest. But then our privilege.
So let me just take the final call. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Gladiator.
Hey, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, I want to wish the international community happy independence. 53 years it's a landmark, and you know, Gladiator, De Fausto, like yourself, I would have really liked to see him. I mean, I do not know. I know there's a criteria and a process. If he was not nominated, which he should have been, well, that is disappointing. And if he was and did not receive, that is just as bad as well, equal disappointment. But you know, I listened to a caller just on Gladiator, and she called some names, and it just showed that people who are not current with their present leaders. I mean, what is wrong in acknowledging the present president and even the prime minister? And you could call all those other names as well, but then probably ignoramus. What shall I say? Thank you.
All right, thank you, Bamboo. Okay, people, it's about that time when we get down into the real thing. You know what we're talking about, the politics, because it's not no fault of ours that election is in the air and we just only have 1 week to go. Yes, because on this day next week is a day when each and every one of you will be going and cast a vote. So we are coming back, people.
There's something in the air that's calling me, something I can't hear nor can I see or touch, but I feel it. The future and the past become entwined. I look around and feel a sense of pride. This nation is yours and mine, and we need it. Together we're moving on into the future. Whoa. Together we're like a tree with deep, strong roots, yeah. Whoa. Together let's plant the seeds and pick the fruits, yeah. So it's you and me in unity, and this is our country. Prepare the way, prepare the way. Yes, we're preparing the way to a better, brighter day. Now prepare the way, prepare the way. Because the people's partnership and the love is here to stay now. Prepare the way, prepare the way. Yes, we're preparing the way to a better, brighter day. Now prepare the way, prepare the way. Because the people partnership and the love is here to stay now. Together we will fight, they can't put out this light. It's 5 more years to go to finish what we start. Come help us clear the path. It's 5 more years to go. With God and country first, oh God bless no man curse. It's 5 more years to go. All this progress is a must to first world nation state. It's 5 more years to go. Yeah. Well, 2015. There's something in the air that's calling me, something I can't hear nor can I see or touch, but I feel it. The future and the past pride. This nation is yours and mine, and we need it. Together we're moving on into the future. Whoa. Together we're like a tree with deep, strong roots, yeah. Whoa. Together let's plant the seeds and pick the fruits, yeah. So it's you and me in unity, and this is our country. Prepare the way, prepare the way. Yes, we're preparing the way to a better, brighter day. Now prepare the way, prepare the way. Because the people's partnership and the love is here to stay now. Prepare the way, prepare the way. Yes, we're preparing the way to a better, brighter day. Now prepare the way, prepare the way. Because the people partnership and the love is here to stay now. Together we will fight, take their put out this light. It's 5 more years to go. To finish what we start, come help us clear the path. It's 5 more years to go. But God and country first, oh God bless no man curse. It's 5 more years to go. All this progress is a must to first world nation state. It's 5 more years to go. Forward ever, backward never. Building a new TNT, it's you and me together. Forward ever, backward never. Building a new TNT, the partnership forever. Forward ever, backward never. Building a new TNT, it's you and me together.
You can be assured that we shall navigate safely through these turbulent times. The times call for taking full responsibility.
I have been in public life since 1980 on a parent platform. I have been in Parliament since January 1987. I've fallen in love with a lot of girls.
I knew him since I used to go to school, and to tell you the truth, I always used to like him since I went to school. But that is just, it used to be a secret something.
If you come forward to the political arena, come with clean hands. And once you are in the political arena, you are available to be questioned by every citizen of Trinidad and Tobago because you are managing their affairs. I have been in public life since 1980 on a parent platform. I have been in Parliament since January 1987. I've fallen in love with a lot of girls.
I knew him since I used to go to school, and to tell you the truth, I always used to like him since I went to school. But that is just, it used to be a secret something.
If you come forward to the political arena, come with clean hands. And once you are in the political arena, you are available to be questioned by every citizen of Trinidad and Tobago because you are managing their affairs. I have been in public life since 1980 on a parent platform. I have been in Parliament since January 1987. I've fallen in love with a lot of girls.
I knew him since I used to go to school, and to tell you the truth, I always used to like him since I went to school. But that is just, it used to be a secret something.
If you come forward to the political arena, come with clean hands. And once you are in the political arena, you are available to be questioned by every citizen of Trinidad and Tobago because you are managing their affairs.
21 minutes after the hour of 1 o'clock. Welcome to the election platform. Barry Garcia, there's growing calls right now within the PNM party calling on Dr. Keith Rowley to withdraw his candidacy. I do not know if you have gotten the news, but that is the latest news. There is growing calls within the PNM and outside of the PNM party calling on the political leader, Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, to withdraw his candidacy. A lot of people in the party have been raising concerns that too many allegations are enough for the PNM to be going into an election in which the leader of the PNM party is being faced with damning allegations. I do not know what was your feedback over the weekend, but many people yesterday awoke in shock and was alarmed of the latest allegations, very damning allegations being levied against the political leader, Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley. I have been receiving numerous phone calls also, and I had no choice. I was left with no choice because I'm not taking rumors lightly, but I posted on my Facebook page with the hope that somebody might be able to give answers to questions. And I publish on my Facebook page, and it is based on a rumor. And my question on my Facebook timeline, today's timeline that I posted, Monday the 31st of August. The question: have Sharon Rowley and daughter move out of PNM political leader Keith Rowley's home in Dago West? Question mark. Can someone tell me if this is true and why? I don't know if you saw this post?
Yeah, I saw the post this morning.
Right, because there is rumors all on the ground that Sharon Rowley have and one of her daughters move out of the residence of the political leader. You say Goodwood Park?
Goodwood Park, yeah, okay. Where he lives.
Now, we do not know whether this
true or not.
This story is true or not, but these are the rumors circulating right now. And with the latest rumors, well, not rumor, but it was published in a newspaper. Attorney at law and former legal affairs minister Peter Taylor, understand, I've written a letter, and Barry, before I read this, because a lot of people have been waiting with bated breath for today's program, and let me also remind you people, I'll be back on this evening from 6 to 8 o'clock as we enter and engage in the political current affairs taking place right now. And this is the latest news. Growing calls for Keith Rowley to withdraw his candidacy. Barry, before I read this story, because this article here is a very, very serious article, and it is very damning. Barry, what are your thoughts? For me, I'm not going to beat around the bush at all. I think that to save the PNM party from election defeat, because from as far as I'm seeing it, the PNM is going to lose this election because too many allegations, and the leader himself is not coming forward to hold a press conference and clear the air on all the allegations, going way back to Rosalind Allen, whether she was a teenager when he had sexual intercourse with her, or whether she was an adult past the age of 18 years. All of these damning allegations and members of the PNMO, supporters of the PNM, they are saying this is enough is enough, and they are calling on the PNM leader to withdraw his candidacy. And I am of the view, and I want to support them, that Dr. Keith Rowley should withdraw his candidacy. I don't know what is your position.
My position.
You wish to say anything?
Yeah. I think he's becoming a liability and an embarrassment to the PNM. This latest allegation that I read on the Sunday Newsday yesterday, has me very, very much concerned, Gladiator. And as you go into your editorial, I will make further comments on this. But this is very troubling. This is extremely troubling, Gladiator.
Yeah.
It's troubling. Because I had to comment on it on your page, on your timeline. I had to comment, and I was very, very much. I said, I told one of your persons to please forget the comments that you think is not fair to Dr. Rowley. The latest allegation is very, very serious, brother. This is a very frightening situation. This story is going to make Anita Grum's story very truthful, and she's going to feel vindicated.
No, but you hear him also in the clip here that I played.
Yeah.
He has fallen in love with a lot of girls. That is what he said. He has fallen in love with a lot of girls. But he has not identified who are the girls that he has fallen in love with. And these statements are coming back to haunt him. Another statement that causing a lot of people to be upset, even members of the PNM, is where he went in an area, he went in some place, and he made remarks about an umbrella.
But this is it, and that's why I said...
You know about the umbrella
statement here, but this is why I said, I even made the comment, Gladiator, on Facebook.
PNM members, PNM supporters said that they were in awe.
You say that what the government is doing is like you're being raped with an umbrella.
Let me quote the man correctly. Before somebody said, you see how I do not put it on my glasses. A row was yesterday brewing over the appropriateness of word choice in opposition leader Dr. Keith Rowley's address last Thursday at a People's National Movement rally at St. Augustine, when he likened the People's Partnership handling of the Treasury to the use of an umbrella to commit a sexual assault. This remark have been incurring condemnation up to yesterday by many people, and they find that why every time he has to make a remark,
vulgar.
Why
he's extremely vulgar.
He has to make some kind of remark. It has to be about
sexual connotations and vulgar.
Yeah, sex. I don't need nipples or this cat and all them kind of.
Sucking on the pipe figuratively. I'm gonna lick she waist, I'm gonna lick she face, I'm gonna lick she up in she patent place. She could take my dog, I take she cat. Oh God.
Here it is in today's papers, in today's news. It have a headline: PNM rejects Taylor's allegation. But the thing about it is that why is Dr. Rowley not coming out himself? He's a man that's quick to hold press conference.
Who's the person?
Let me go here. The People's National Movement yesterday reject allegations by former Moruga Tableland MP Peter Taylor, as reports in the Sunday Newsday, in which he alleged harassment on the part of political leader Dr. Keith Rowley. Taylor accused Rowley of making advances to a close female friend and meddling in his relationship with her. The alleged harassment and meddling is reported to have begun last January, according to Taylor's letter dated August the 13th and sent to Rowley on note paper bearing Taylor's letterhead and signed by him. But you see, I'm looking now, let me look for the part where who really making this statement here. Because this only, oh right, we're going here now, we're now coming into the part here. In a statement, PNM General Secretary Ashton Ford.
Oh God, he again with his sick, untruthful self. Oh God, give me a break, Ashton.
Let me read it here. In a statement.
Look, read that for the poem. I want to hear that.
Well, let me read it. I have to read it. For balance. I have to read it for balance. In a statement, PNM General Secretary Ashton Ford admitted Rowley received Taylor's letter some time ago, noting Taylor's allegation that his email, telephone calls, and SMS message were being monitored by a state security agency. Ford said the same agency is one over which political leader has no control. But let me read the whole letter, because what you're actually seeing here, there is no comment from Dr. Rowley at all. So let me read exactly what Taylor is speaking about here. So, citizens of TNT, citizens of the Republic, there is growing calls today, starting from yesterday, calling on Dr. Keith Rowley to withdraw his candidacy. The calls are coming from within the PNM party. Many PNM members and supporters are calling on Dr. Keith Rowley to withdraw his candidacy. They find too many allegations are popping up over Dr. Keith Rowley, and he personally is not addressing it at all. But let me read for the sake of the listening public. Sunday, August the 30th, page 3. Former Legal Affairs Minister under the People's National Movement government, Attorney at Law Peter Taylor, has written to opposition leader Dr. Keith Rowley alleging harassment on the part of Rowley. He copied this letter to President Anthony Carmona, Acting Police Commissioner Stephen Williams, Director of Public Prosecution Roger Gaspard, and Minister of National Security Brigadier Carl Alfonso, among others. In the letter made available to Sunday Newsday, and which he wrote 2 weeks ago, Taylor is accusing Rowley of making advances to a close female friend and meddling in his relationship with her. Contacted yesterday for comments, the former MP confirmed he wrote the letter but told Sunday Newsday that I prefer this letter not be printed or published as a story. This letter has been dealt with already. Press for further by Sunday Newsday as to his reason for not wanting the letter published. Taylor reiterated that he did not want this to be vented in the public domain. He visited Newsday's Port of Spain office yesterday to again try getting this newspaper to desist from publishing the letter or a story relating to the letter. Harassment and meddling allegedly began in January 2014, according to Taylor's letter, which is dated August the 13th, and he sent to Rowley on note paper bearing Taylor's letterhead and signed by him, Barry Garcia. Taylor alleged that Rowley used a special branch officer who was named in the letter and who, he said, has contacts in the National Operating Center to tap his phone and monitor his email and text messages. It is public knowledge that Rowley was given a special branch detail for his protection under former National Security Minister Gary Griffith. Special Branch is a premier intelligence gathering agency in the police service and is known to have capabilities to electronically monitor anyone. I wish to caution, advise, and to warn you to cease your continuous meddling in my personal affairs and to cease electronic monitor surveillance of my telephone conversation and the surveillance of my home, Taylor said in the letter. Let me just reread this part here. I wish, and this is in a letter, I wish to caution, advise and warn you to cease your continuous meddling in my personal affairs and to cease the electronic monitoring surveillance of my telephone conversation and the surveillance of my home, Taylor said in the letter. The letter continued, I am placing this information on the record for future reference. Since your arrogance is surpassed only by your vindictiveness, Taylor alleged that messages were being sent to his female companion mobile phone from a remote location, and it was made to appear as though it came from his telephone. Text messages are also contrived and crafted into suggestive conversations, invariably between a member of the opposite sex and me, so as to make it appear that the message originated from my cell phone. Taylor said in the letter, these contrived conversations are then posted and forwarded to my female friend via SMS in an attempt, albeit vainly, to ferment seeds of discord between us. Full stop. The letter then detailed a meeting in February 2014 between Rowley and Taylor's female friend at Balize House. Oh! At Balize House, Port of Spain. In which Rowley had the temerity and audacity to inform her that the relationship between she and I was based on secrets and lies. And you then proceeded to disclose to her so-called indiscretions I had been involved in. Taylor alleged that the Balize House meeting was the start of a series of incidents involving Rowley and his female friend. Since then, you have made a series of telephone calls to her, during which invariably the conversation would shift to me, whereupon you would advise her that she could do better than being with me. Oh my God. Gladiator's expression, people. Should not allow herself to be used. Oh, let me read over this part because this is in quotation marks. Since then, you, referring to Rowling, have made a series of telephone calls to her, during which invariably the conversation would shift to me, whereupon you would advise her that she could do better than being with me. Should not allow herself to be used. Don't take candle to look for something in the night that you could see in the day. And the statement of that tenor. It is also no coincidence that from February to March 2014 to the present day, SMS messages from my cell phone and certain of my emails are forwarded to her phone from an anonymous sender. Taylor then referred to an alleged specific incident between Rowley and his female friend. I refer specifically also to a telephone call you made to her on Ash Wednesday 2015, where you inform her, amongst other things, that you don't know if I just be thinking about you sometimes. Let me read over that part, Let me read over this part. I refer specifically also to a telephone call you made to her on Wednesday 2015, that is this year, wherein you inform her, amongst other things, that you don't know, I just be thinking about you sometimes. Upon which she promptly hung up the phone. You subsequently call to inform her that you have conclusive evidence about my indiscretion. The letter continued. Thereafter followed a barrage of SMS messages to a phone, particularly at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and 5 a.m., ostensibly to substantiate my indiscretion. In short, you have found time to sow seeds of discord in my relationship with unfailing regularity over the past 15 months. Taylor stated in the letter that this cowardly trail of wanton mischief led inexorably to your doorstep and to a member of your security detail. Sunday News, they contacted National Security Minister Alfonso, who confirmed receipt of the letter written by Taylor. He said, yes, I recall the letter from Taylor was sent to me, and after perusing the contents of it, I contacted Deputy Commissioner of Police Gillian Hackett on the matter, and he promised to have the police investigate into all allegations contained in the letter. Sunday News, they understand that a police investigator from the cybercrime unit will lead a team of investigators into the allegations made by Taylor. Rowley will be among persons to be quizzed by the police team. Effort by Sunday Newsday to reach opposition leader on the matter proved futile.
What is rather strange, Gladiator, is that Ashton Ford will be the one to refute those statements by Taylor and not Faris Alwari, Michael Kwamena, or his team of his battery of lawyers. What is rather strange in this whole incident is how Ashton Ford, who is not a legal mind, is coming to refute that and saying the PNM. He ain't saying Rowley, you know, and you're yet to hear from Rowley on this issue.
But what is alarming in this letter here and in this story here, Barry? I cannot understand why there's growing calls within the PNM calling on Rowley to step down to with Joy's candidacy. With George, you know, because this thing going too far. I mean, here it is in the newspaper. They are quoting Peter Taylor here. Let me mark off this area here. We are dealing with the incident on Ash Wednesday. Ash Wednesday this year. He's speaking about a phone call made to his girlfriend, where he's saying, amongst other things, Rowley is telling this girl, you don't know, I just be thinking about you sometimes. Barry? I mean, what do you think about that statement? This man is a married man.
But he's a sick man too to be doing that.
I am not going to rush there. I'm not going to rush there.
Because let me tell you why I go in there. This is no...
This is overbearing, you know.
But it's overbearing. I want to say that Peter Taylor would not have constructed such a letter without evidence.
But the quoting, maybe they record the telephone conversation.
But of course, because he's talking about SMS messages.
Look at this quotation here. You don't know, I just be thinking about you sometimes.
And look at the hours of the morning you will be calling this young lady. But 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
This is alarming. This is alarming.
Look at the hours, and you see he cannot deny these things, because the messages will be recorded on the one phone.
But where's Faris Alwari in this?
Well,
where's Michael Comina in this?
Where is the Women's League? Where's Camille, Miss Big Mouth Lawyer? And Marlene? Where's Big Mouth Lawyer Marlene?
3 a.m.
3 a.m. in the morning. What you doing harassing people, woman?
4 a.m.
You're harassing Sharon, you're harassing man, Peter Taylor, woman?
5 a.m.
3 and 5 a.m. 3, 4 and 5?
Oh my God.
What do you, man? And you want to represent this country? Every day you bring an embarrassment to us. Every day. When will it stop with you? At what stage would you stop, Dr. Rowley? You are becoming a liability and an embarrassment to the PNM.
The PNM is going to lose the election, Because, I receive numerous calls. People message me. They communicate with me via Facebook. And, some people, a lot of PNM people are saying, nah.
Enough is enough.
This thing going too far. Because but look what
Peter Taylor went with this.
Let's see. Let me hear this.
Director of Public Prosecutions.
Let me hear this, man.
I have been in public life since 1980 on a PNM platform. I have been in Parliament since January 1987. I've fallen in love with a lot of girls. I have been in public life since 1980 on a PNM platform. I have been in Parliament since January 1987. I've fallen in love with a lot of girls.
Barry, it is a sad day in our country. And I look, this thing is, one would have expected some kind of emergency press conference by the battery of attorneys, of lawyers, coming to address this situation, Barry. And, I'm talking about Rowley's attorney, Barry. Because, I'm reading this thing here. I'm reading this article here. What would come to a man's mind if these allegations are true? Because we do not know if they are true. This man is an attorney at law. Peter Taylor is an attorney at law.
Let me tell you the risk in what did Peter Taylor take. That is why I'm believing this story. You see, by sending a copy of this to the Director of Public Prosecution, by also sending a copy
this is sexual harassment
to the highest extent. This man has gone too far. No, Gladiator. I am beginning to believe Anika Gums. I'm beginning to believe Anika Gums.
Yeah.
I had doubts about her story. I'm telling you, I had some serious concerns about her story.
I
am beginning to believe Anika Gums. Because some of the things that Peter Taylor is quoting in his letter, some of the things coming out there in Peter Taylor's conversation via the letter, and some of what Anika Gums has said in her resignation letter, if you start to connect the dots, you'll realize there are similarities that is of grave concern. There are similarities that are of grave concern.
Citizens of TNT, this evening from 6 to 8, be coming back with you. But let me take some calls, because the question we are posing to the citizens of the Republic: should Dr. Keith Rowley withdraw his candidacy in this election race? That's what we're asking you, citizens of the Republic. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Gladiator, you see where the email again comes from now?
All right. Good afternoon.
Yeah, That caller is another pertinent issue there, you know? That caller is another pertinent issue there, you know?
Good evening, caller. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Gladiator and Barry.
Good afternoon.
Happy Independence Day to you and Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Thank you. We are asking you, citizens of TNT, this is the latest allegation involving sexual harassment alleged by an attorney at law, Peter Taylor. And here it is. I am of the view they record that conversation because Peter Taylor is saying here. Hear what he's saying? On Ash Wednesday, it is alleged that Rowley called the girl and stated, amongst other things, you don't know.
How I be thinking about you?
Oh my God. Hey, good afternoon.
Yes, waiting the money around here.
Good afternoon.
Gladys.
Yes.
It's sad. But if it's all that, you have to step down.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Gladiator.
Yes.
Just before I answer your question.
Yes.
You post a question yesterday on your Facebook page whether Sharon Rowley is living in the same house with Keith Rowley.
Let me quote it exactly so that nobody will misquote and say
yes.
Let me take it here. Right. I have it right here. 1 minute here. Right. Have Sharon Rowley and daughter move out of PNM's political leaders Keith Rowley's home in Indigo West. Can someone tell me if this is true and why?
No, I want to answer that question before I answer the question you posed.
Yeah.
Because the evidence is clear, Gladiator. Because first we had this you're going to tell me you're living in a house with your wife, and 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, you sending message to the next man's woman, and further than that, you call Miss Sandyford, the Miss Gum Sandyford, to your house.
Yes.
Knowing full well that your wife was not there. Fully well that your wife was there, because you come out there back and you're making all kind of suggestive conversations to her. It is clear, Gladiator, that this man is living alone and his wife and daughter has moved out from that premises. And as far as your last question is concerned, I want to say no, yes, I am saying that he should remain as political leader. I am speaking as a UNC member here now, supporter.
Yes.
Let him remain as political leader. That would be a walk in the park for this election for the People's Partnership, while he remains as leader. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Gladiator.
Hey.
To everybody there.
Yes.
No, I want him to stay. I want him to stay because he talking about good governance and good party. But I want to ask Selwyn Ryan. You talk about Dr. Rowley's not arrogant. He's just shy. Was he shy with Anika Gums? Was he shy with Peter Taylor girlfriend? Was he shy with other things, Gladiator? No. This man, although he does not deserve to be a prime minister in this country, because in addition to being a pervert, and I make no apology for calling him a pervert, the man mouth is too nasty. Hear what that man said about the umbrella. You understand? We want a prime minister, so no, but we want him to stay there to show the PNM that is the kind of thing that all you're supporting. Thanks a lot.
But Santa Cruz?
Yes?
I mean, what do you think about this? This is they're saying that on Ash Wednesday this year, he called Peter Taylor's girlfriend, according to the allegations.
Yes.
And hear what he's saying on the telephone. You don't know. I just be thinking about you sometimes.
No, this is a grandfather. Now we can see why he had no problem with going with Ravina. You understand? This is a grandfather. That is what you're doing. Yeah, but you see, all the money that the PNM spending to make over this man, Gladiator, they're spinning top in mud because this man cannot be made over. You cannot send a donkey for a walk and he's going to come back a unicorn. They could dress him up. They could do what they want with him. They cannot make him over because Dr. Rowley is a total waste of time. And that is what all you're boasting about. That is nothing to boast about, Gladiator. This man, and you know what is even more disturbing? Keith Sobrero, Michael Harris, Michael Williams. Where all these people today when all you're writing all kind of nasty thing about the Prime Minister? Take that now. Thanks a lot, Gladiator.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Mr. Gladiator. Is this allegation true?
Well, we do not know. But, I mean, they say, up to now, Rowley has not come forward to clear the number. I mean, when the Anika Gums matter came up. The same day it was published.
He had an emergency press conference.
There was an emergency press conference
by Michael Common and Faris Alwari.
Faris Alwari. This man, Peter Taylor, is an attorney at law. But let me clear up the busy line because all the lines are lit up. Let me clear them up. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Gladiator. Happy Independence. Gladiator, I am married to a surgeon, but I just love women.
Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon to you, Gladiator. My short answer is yes, he should go. But the other thing, I want to agree with Barry that you could now connect this thing with Anika Gums. And I want to agree with Barry fully that this thing has gone too far. This man is a disgrace. Thank you.
Thank you. Barry, the thing's not looking good.
Not looking good. Gladiator, and I want to make this statement. It takes me no pleasure
because I was
discussing this, you know.
I was shocked when I was shocked when
because I love the PNM, you know.
Yeah.
Daddy, I love the PNM, but this man is going to cause the PNM to be destroyed. PNM people, you wake up and see where this man carrying the PNM. Glady, I love the Glady. If you cut me open, so the ballies here seen in me. No. I love the PNM, but this man is an hindrance and a liability to the PNM.
I mean, but Barry, I mean, can one assume that the man is lonely? Because I mean, you know, a man
could be lonely when you have wife and children. A man could be lonely when you have wife and children.
But the allegation is that they move out.
That may be one of the reasons why they move out, Gladiator. Suppose the wife get to see the text messages.
I mean, at 3 o'clock.
Is there any questions they're asking, eh?
This is what Twitter is saying here. The letter continued. Thereafter followed a barrage of SMS messaging to a phone, at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. And in this part here, they say the woman hung up the phone, you know. Because, well, let me read this part here. Ash Wednesday, 2015, wherein you inform her, amongst other things, that you don't know, I just be thinking about you sometimes. Upon which she promptly hung up the phone.
Well, you know, for that,
can we view this as a prank call?
Just now.
Is this a prank call?
Well, what if that is a prank?
If it is true.
If it is true and it's a prank call, then why Anika Gums was in St. Joseph Police Station reporting 11 prank calls?
11 prank calls.
Glady, let us start connecting the dots. Anita Gums is not lying.
She said she received 11 prank calls.
And while she was at St. Joseph Police Station, taking care of that matter, she received the call to come down by him, and when she entered the house, he was bareback.
For the entire period?
Gladiator, something is wrong with this man. And Mr. Manning pointed it out since in 2009.
Barry, hold it there. We coming back this evening. People, we are coming back this evening. 6 o'clock. Tell all and sundry. The Gladiators editorial this evening from 6 o'clock. Oh my God! 3 a.m. 4 a.m. 5 a.m. Oh Lord!
You? Don't you know I'll be thinking about you?
No. Yeah. You know how to be thinking about
you? Would you like me to be a bodyguard outside your bedroom?
This evening.